elements here. Number one, be able to fall asleep. Number two, how long should you sleep? And three, how was your sleep?
Yeah.
Or light, or so those are the three aspects of sleep.
Yeah, and when it comes to the length, it also depends from person to person. And I've done multiple articles on that. I've read so many studies, and there is literally no study today that will tell you that having 8 hours of sleep is optimal. It's not. It's not for everyone. It definitely isn't for everyone. And I'm one of those people. If I sleep 8 hours, I don't feel good. I'm super groggy. I'm super slow. I feel like I was hit by a truck. So for me, optimal sleep is around 6 hours. That's how I function. Yeah. I mean, I usually sleep less.
Nap in the afternoon?
No, I don't nap. I don't nap at all because it literally kills me. If I go for a 20-minute nap, I wake up, I don't know where I am.
So you just work with 6 hours?
Yeah, but that's how I've been my whole life. Where there are people like my husband who needs 8 or 9 hours to feel good, which is what majority of people will tell you, But then there are people like me who will try to sleep 8 hours and then I wake up and I don't know who I am. So it's not for everyone. Every person is different, and it depends on how quickly your body recovers, and your mind too. So when you go to sleep, that's when all the reparation in your body happens. And for some people, it happens faster. And you will notice that if you go to bed at the same time every night, when will you start waking up naturally without an alarm? So if you do that for, let's say, 2 weeks, you don't have your alarm on, and you will see in the beginning, it will be different because your body will be calibrating. But then the second week, you'll start to wake up around the same time. So let's say you start waking up at 5:58, 5:59, 6:03. You'll see that happening the next week. There are so many studies that have tested that. And based on that, you will see your quality of sleep. Because if you wake up in the morning and you feel like you don't know where you are and you are so not rested, then the quality of your sleep was really bad. And it can depend on a lot of things. It can depend on your strain from the day before. So how much you exerted yourself or didn't do anything, let's say. What you ate, because sometimes something you eat can literally trigger a lot of inflammation in your body, which can in turn make you unable to fall asleep or have quality sleep. How much time you spent in front of a computer, how much stress you had that day, did you have a fight with someone? It all depends. So having quality sleep every night is impossible to achieve. It'll be great, but it's impossible to achieve unless you're, living in Tibet and you're a monk and you're so centered with yourself that you don't even sleep and you're good. But basically, it's something that we need to all work on day by day by day. It's not something that you're going to master, and it's never going to change. It's going to change every day because every day is different. Even though the last year seemed like every day is the same, all the stressors that are happening to you on a daily basis, phone calls, meetings, emails, people that you have to talk to that may or may not cause some sort of stress in your life, is going to change from day to day. So your sleep is going to change too, no matter how well you sleep or how terrible you sleep. So yeah, it's something that we all need to work on, like all the time.
This is very meaningful and interesting because I always thought that everybody has to try to get to 8 hours. But it's not true in your opinion.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not. There are a lot of studies that prove that. It's definitely not. Because for some people, 8 hours is just too much. And you're just not using it all.
Not enough.
Yeah, and for some people, it's not enough. Exactly. For some people, it's not enough.